We have 6 campuses, but we have a number of satellite facilities as well. We serve about 3,700 students, have close to 450 employees. Right now, we are developing our bring your own device policies and procedures because we are a public entity and we do safeguard where students can go with their devices and that sort of thing. We are also deploying numerous mobile devices provided by the district for students' use. We've actually brought 10 mobile laptop carts to this campus and 2 mobile iPad carts, and that's just since this spring. So it's exploding district-wide. We were first introduced to Enterasys when we were evaluating the core. And the management was so important to us, and because I only have 2 network managers. And the fact that they have to be able to have a seamless integration and be able to manage that from a remote site with all the feature sets they wanted. Enterasys was the clear solution.
We have C5s mainly on the edge, so stacks of those, and we have K10s, K6s, S4 for the kind of the core. And we have the 3610s on all our wireless that can be sensors or APs. And we have, I think, 260 APs and 53 sensors. We have like 76 switches. Enterasys has the ability to treat the network traffic on the edge a different way than other vendors. You can do it on the AP right at the source, so you don't end up sending traffic all over your network that you're just going to throw away in the end or try to ban or something. So you can deal with it in policy right on the edge in a lot of ways that we couldn't do at Cisco. Yeah, Enterasys is meeting all our needs with whether it's wireless or backbone or switching or software support. I mean, the support is worth it just for that. I mean, you got lifetime warranty on a lot of the equipment, not every card and some of the chassis-based stuff, but the support on the phone, they're great. The GTAC is the best I've ever dealt with.
Right now we have our iPad cart that we end up using several apps on. Our students create Erasmus and use Skype. We also have laptop devices. We have 16 carts that our students can use and create projects where they do problem-based learning currently in the 5th grade, and we'll do that next year in 6th grade. Wireless has completely changed my campus.
It's definitely made a difference from last year because we didn't really get to use any computers for anything. We just had to look it up in a book, so it's definitely more fun for the student. We learned more using the wireless network.
It opens so much more. It gives so many more tools for the children to be able to, 1, connect with the outside world, 2, to realize that there are things that go on outside of their little wee classroom, and they can connect with other students all over the world. And a couple of years ago that wasn't possible because we had, download, we had to DSL and all of those, slower processings and you had to be attached to the wall and, had to have a desktop on your, to work with. But now that there's wireless, we've got laptops, we've got iPads, and they can go anywhere and they can do anything. I would not want to teach without the Enterasys wireless network.
We do a lot of PBL units. It's problem-based learning, which it helps you learn more about, like in science, learn behaviors in science, or if we use it in social studies too to learn about how they worked back then and how they did a lot of stuff back then. And we did it in ELA once it was for how to learn about poems. It was really fun to do. The wireless network has made a big difference to me.
Because we are so into the technology and what that can bring for the student learning, we're able to bring more computers into the classrooms. Kids can bring their own devices and get on the wireless internet. I teach ELA, so reading is a big part of what I do. Kids are able to download books through our wireless system and things like that. I have some dyslexia students who benefit from the audiobooks, and those are all on iPads, so that's been a great benefit for those students. The Enterasys network has made an enormous difference in how I teach.